Hey guys, welcome back to today's lesson. So today we're going to be learning about the Boston Massacre and the Boston Tea Party. So any questions or comments or queries, you can email me or put your queries down in the comments. So let's get started. Whose story is true? Objective. I can compare colonial and British views of the Boston Massacre and Tea Party using proof from first-hand accounts. During recess, you see Sam throw a dodgeball that hits Maya. Sam says it slipped. Maya insists it was aimed. Teachers ask you what happened. So this is a poll, so whatever you think, you could put it down in the comments, and let's move on. So let's begin. Different views. People can see the same event in different views. Perspective means that the way someone sees and understands events. Locations, feelings, and roles shape a person's perspective. For example, a witness and a reporter may describe a crash differently. In one word, what factor can change someone's perspective? Okay, so I'll give you like a minute to answer that previous question. I'll give you 40 seconds, 30 seconds, and then we'll move on. Alright, so let's move on. Alright, so now we do Boston events. In 1768, the troops arrived. British ships landed nearly 4,000 soldiers to enforce new taxes, causing shock and worry in the small town. 1769, tensions rise. Protests grew. Workers and soldiers argued in the streets. Snowball fights and fistfights showed anger on both sides. March 5th, 1770, was the Boston Massacre. A crowd taunted soldiers outside the custom house. Shots rang out. 5 colonists died, quickly called the Boston Massacre. December 16, 1773. Tea Party. Colonists disguised as Mohawks dumped tax tea into Boston Harbor to protest, turning anger towards Parliament's tea tax. Okay, so a little quiz. What event happened before the Boston Massacre? So I'm gonna give. Alright, so the event that happened before the Boston Tea Party was the Boston Massacre. Alright, so next slide, primary sources. A primary source is created by someone who saw the event. Source means where information comes from. Using primary sources helps historians check facts and feelings. For example, Sarah Dawes' trial notes tell us how colonists felt during the shootings. Okay, so alright. Think, pair, share. How does evidence lead to a conclusion about words' feelings? Comparing views. Colonist view. Colonists saw soldiers as threats who fired without cause. Both. Both sides felt tense and feared danger. British view. Soldiers believed angry crowds forced them to defend themselves. Okay, so you can think of one key difference between colonial and British views of the Boston Massacre. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to do that. Alright, let's move on. Okay, so we're just gonna we are going to move on now. So we're at our performance task now. So which group had the stronger case in Boston Massacre? So you can write your answer down in the comments. So you should also include evidence for your answer. So now we're on the exit ticket. So show what you know. How can you improve based on feedback you would get on your writing? So using the two accounts you read, write a claim about how colonists and British soldiers disagreed about the Boston Massacre. Give two pieces of evidence from the text and explain how each evidence supports your claim. So, thank you for watching, guys. I hope I'll see you in the next video, and any questions, please email me. My email is going to be down in the comments. And thank you.